I saw Cameron Diaz on TV on Chelsea, and she said, "You might as well drink pure sugar water than this." And so I doubled it. I thought that was the best. That opponent, this one for 16 is really misleading. That team does not give up. They're well coached. They're young. They make mistakes, and they're inexperienced. But they're going to be very good, much like the Boise State team about 3 years ago that just keeps getting better. But I did think we played the best we played all year for long periods of time, if that makes sense. Yeah, for long periods of time, we really played some great basketball. And, they'd never, you'd have to look hard to see them go 12 for 25 on the year. It just seems to happen to us. I anticipated getting behind because we hadn't played for a week, but I thought our guys bought right into what we were talking about and how we needed to play in the game plan. And you're sitting there, you're looking at this thing, 16 and 14. With Jesse going down, and Dwight, how many minutes did Dwight play? 5 minutes. He just has not been who he was 2 years ago. There's a whole new bunch of guys that didn't play 2 years ago. It's actually, with a little luck, we could have more too. But it's actually kind of one of the near things that's happened to me in coaching.
John Nakius, how much did he mean throughout the season where it seems like he got support scoring, but he was that initial spark for you guys? He's been at San Diego State, Gonzaga, what other guys aren't doing.
Yeah, this team has really come together. If you notice, they really have. They like I had Daniel Bejarano draw the press offense when they started pressing us. Those guys, they want to take ownership in this team. They did something they'd never done before. They practiced today. They're just really growing up is what they're doing, and John's right there with them. He's probably leading the pack along with Daniel. He's just turned into and usually, like we talked yesterday, usually you just when they get good from junior college and they're gone. Well, now he's got another year. So he's just getting really good, which is very common with junior college players, 2-year players. And he's back. So it's kind of exciting, but he's got a lot of confidence is what you see that out there.
Is that kind of what a point guard should do, where he doesn't have to lead the team in scoring every night, but nights like this,
He takes a lot of pride in he did the radio show with me Monday, and he gets every film, because we don't always watch every game. We just have to move on to the next one. He gets every film and watches every minute that he plays and critiques it. He's a student of the game, and it just shows you that I pushed him really hard, and he has never once resisted. And if you put him back in junior college right now, he'd probably be probably top guard in the country. So it kind of came from an unknown to as good as he is now. It's what it's all about in coaching.
You said he's playing confident right now. Do you think that your team is playing confident right now, and that's going to set you up well for this tournament that's coming soon?
Yeah, I know we're playing really confident. Again, I've always said we got the best team in the league. We're just limited in size, quickness, skill level, shooting. What do you do well then, Coach? No, we are the best team. We're the most team together. We play the right way together. Nobody cares who gets their points. You witnessed it tonight. They're all trying to get Josh the ball. So if we shoot it well, because we will guard what they score, 66 points, and they made 12 threes. If we shoot it well, we're very, very dangerous. And like tonight, we shot it well. I think against Wyoming, we shot it well, didn't we? Almost 50%. Yeah. So when we shoot it well, we can beat a lot of people.
Rebound? rebounding margin really changed there in the second half. Is that really what was allowed you guys to take control there?
Yeah, well, you know, it's kind of misleading because I looked at that and, you know, we had made a lot of shots in the first half. I'm not sure what we shot, but wasn't it? What was it?
59%.
Yeah. So we didn't have that many opportunities to go get one that didn't go in, and they did. So they had 5 offensive rebounds at half, and we only had a few, I think, maybe 4, because we didn't have that. We went after it; it just went in, you know, which is a good thing. Yeah, and then we started do what we do. We rebound, but I was just in awe by how we rotated and stayed down. We didn't foul. Well, how many times did we foul? 12. Yeah, see. We stayed down. We didn't foul. We played smart. God, you look at this Gonzaga game and then look at this game. I know Gonzaga's gotten older and bigger and better, you know, but we played. We're really coming on, and our rebounding is a big part of it.
Is the fact that teams are shooting so many threes against you now, is that a sign that your interior defense is pretty good and you're sort of forcing that?
Well, this is what they do. You know, this is
But,
what
I mean,
they.
it seems like a lot of teams in Wyoming kind of relied on.
That's what Wyoming
Boise,
does,
certainly. I know
too.
they're all 3-point shooting teams, but
Yeah, so, you know, I just think that certain teams play certain ways, and Wyoming plays like San Jose. San Jose will not recruit a non-shooter, so everybody they have shoots. So it just kind of depends on the style of who we're playing. So I don't think they're trying to. They see that our interior defense is so great. It's just the way they play. And I think we can get a lot better. You know, there was several uncontested shots that we could have gotten to, but again, in one of our better games.
how much different was this in the Boise State game? When they lit it up from 3, you guys were in big trouble. That was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
A whole different outcome tonight.
Yeah. I never felt like we were going to lose this game. I just didn't, even when they got to 4. I just thought that, I mean, we were just playing too well defensively. We were just really, really making the plays, and I like, you know, I love the way Daniel is starting to play the way, instead of settling, you know, he all night, particularly against San Jose, he could get to the rim, and he dunked it. When have you really seen Daniel dunk it? I mean, yeah, that's what he's capable of.
That was a long dunk, too. That
Yeah.
was not
And you know, he's coming off he's got a terrible knee. So I get it, but he went to the rim and you know, that's a whole different dimension that he brings to the team, because it puts the opponent in foul trouble. He can make free throws, so he's really buying into what we're doing.
Anything
Okay.
else, Coach?
All right.
To have this type of offensive night where shots are just falling, especially as the season's starting to wrap up, just to get that flow going, heading into it's almost a conference tournament.
It makes playing basketball a lot more fun. You know, I think we did great defensively too. I mean, they did shoot the ball well from the perimeter, but as far as the paint, you know, controlling the boards, I think we did a really good job tonight.
How did you guys? I mean, at halftime, rebound margin was pretty close. What did you guys do, kind of second half, to really get things under control there?
We knew they were gonna come back in the game. We just buckled down, basically. You know, it was gonna be a game, and we just wanted it more. You know, so we told each other, hey, let's think that we're down instead of up. So, and that's what we did, and it turned out great.
Do you have any visions of Boise State when they started hitting the threes like that?
Nah, I'm past that.
Yeah.
What
You know,
was
so-
different about tonight versus that game?
I think we got enough stops.
Yeah.
You know, we rebounded the ball well, all across the board from 1 through 5, all positions. So I think that really made the difference.
Is this just proof of the system working out for you guys? Because, I mean, like, they shot really well from 3 and pretty decent from the field. And you guys, out-rebound them and play good defense and you get the win. Is that kind of just how you guys like to play?
Yeah, I mean, every game that we don't do that, we lose. So, I mean, the system is proven to work. It worked all last year, and it worked in spots this year, and it's just our job to continue to get the system into the game.
this guarantees a winning regular season for you guys. Is that significant at all?
I didn't
even know that.
I kind of look at it like once you get to the conference tournament, you win the conference tournament, the rest of the season didn't mean anything. All the losses, all the ups and downs, it doesn't mean anything. So that's the attitude that we have in the locker room.
How nice is it to have a game like this close to the conference tournament where things kind of seemed like everything kind of clicked for this team, and that hasn't happened for a while?
Well, it felt great. We knew we needed to win this game, not just for the team, but for the two seniors. And that's exactly what we did. We just buckled down and we just played ball. We weren't trying to look back. And it was just fun. So obviously it's a huge win for us. No matter what team it is, we have Wyoming, and we need to get that. And then the conference tournament is right around the corner. So I feel like we could beat anybody. So we can if we just buckle down, that's all I've been saying right now, is just buckle down. We can beat anybody. So
How much better is this team now than you guys were back in December and January, do you feel?
Our team?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot better. A lot of guys are maturing. I mean, even with me, I feel like I've been put in enough situations to where I kind of recognize what's going on. Same with Daniel and same with all the rest of the leaders on our team. In the beginning of the season, we weren't put in certain situations, so we really didn't know how to handle it. And I feel like this year, it's just a matter of focusing in and getting it done.
How bad do you want Josh Morgan to score there in the last couple of minutes?
Really bad. I was trying to set screens.
I was trying to set screens. I was trying to give him the ball. I went and got the offensive rebound. So,
What's crazy, he kills us in practice, so I don't understand why he got out there and he said he was nervous, adrenaline was pumping. So.
But it was good. I was very proud of Josh and Jerson. They've been here since I've been here. So just really proud of them.
Anything else for John or Daniel? All right, thanks.